guys, I wanted to share a quick little tip that I learned at our Scentsy family reunion, which I think is a genius idea. I want you to think back about when you first experienced Scentsy. Was there a fragrance that just jumped out at you, it either reminded you of someone or it took you to a place? It was probably really meaningful to you. An idea that was shared with us from Jason Harwood at our Scentsy family reunion is a great idea that you can implement into your parties, and I think it would be such a fun thing to do. One of my favorite things about doing a Scentsy party is that people like to just share stories. They'll smell a fragrance and they'll just launch into a story about, their ex-boyfriend, or else being little at their grandmother's house, or being outside, as a child, and just hearing all of these fun stories. So the way that this new activity works, which is a great thing because you don't have to be this big gamer. It's simply just taking the Scentsy testers, putting them in front of everybody and giving them a piece of paper and a pen and tell them to go through and to smell the testers. And once they come across a fragrance that either takes them to a place or it reminds them of a person, they're to write down that little story. And then when everybody is done, when everyone has found a scent that reminds them of someone or something or being somewhere, that you just simply share with one another. And I think what a beautiful experience that would be, to really connect, everybody to connect with an emotion and taking them back to a place or being reminded of a person. I know for me, I went through all of our new testers from our new catalog, and I was going through them, and the very first one that reminded me of something was our rum raisin cookie. It's absolutely divine, and it instantly took me back to my grandmother's house, my grandpa's house, walking in a winter day and smelling the amazing baking that my grandma always did. So I was instantly drawn to this fragrance. So imagine what your parties would be if you invited all of your guests to simply just to smell all of the fragrances and write down a memory and then share them with everybody. How just more engaged they would be in a simple, fun activity that you can do at your parties. So when you go through, when you get your new testers, I want to challenge this to you as well, to take the time to sit down and to smell them all, but also when one takes you to a place, reminds you of something, I want you to jot down that fragrance and to write down that experience as well, so that when you're presenting at your parties, whether it's a Facebook party, a home party, or even if you're recommending it to a hostess, is that you can share a couple personal fragrances that are meaningful to you. So I think that's a great little tip that we can try with our testers. Bye-bye.